Welcome to Future Last. How may I help you? Welcome to Future Last, where old is gold.
I'm looking for something that can read an old memory disk.
Wow. Last time I saw one of those, I was cleaning out Granny's apartment. Retro revival, am I right? You know, they stopped making them like 40 years ago.
You don't say.
So if you don't mind my asking, where'd you get it?
Evade. Granny's eager to read her disc. Any chance we could speed this along?
Granny's apartment, like you said.
You know, I wish I had more stuff like this here. Don't tell my manager I said this, but most of our inventory is kind of crap.
Good to know. Now, if only I had something that could read it.
Right. Listen, it's just like I told the other guy. Data readers are real collector's items right now. Super rare. And this is the only place that carries them. So I feel it's my obligation to warn you this could get pricey. But don't worry, I'm gonna make sure you don't walk out of Future Last unhappy.
Really? Other customer?
Someone else asked you about a data reader?
Weird, right? I guess these old things are popular again. So anyway, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I told him. All the obscure antique stuff is down in the basement. I think he's digging way in the back somewhere as we speak. I know there's a data reader there in one of the old boxes. And hopefully two.
This other customer, I think there's a chance he might be dangerous. You should close up for a while and stay out of the way. Just in case.
Oh, jeez. You collector types are real crazy, you know that? We have plenty of good merchandise for the both of you, so, you know, please just try not to break anything down there.
Okay. I didn't appreciate the way he just talked down to me. You crazy types. Are you serious, man? Ugh. With that said, I had other questions I wanted to talk to him about anyways, so I had to reload. I hate when I do that. I want to like ask so many. I want to ask every single question I can in a conversation, just so I know everything. Like this is called Old Antique or whatever. Future Past Antique, or Future Past Antique. Yeah, this place had a fucking name change. So I want to ask about the rebranding.
Welcome to Future Last. How may I help you? Welcome.
Blah 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 blah. Okay, Granny's apartment. Blah 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 blah.
Future Last, huh? Tell me about your store. Did you rebrand recently? Get bought out?
Not that I know of. That's a strange thing to ask. A Future Last. I'm pretty sure that's what it says outside. You came for a reader, right? Like the other guy.
Huh? It says Future Past Antique, buddy. Okay. Maybe he is pretty goddamn suspicious.
The name Future Last. It's not the name of the store. If you worked here, you'd know that.
How did you... Oh, jeez. If I've offended you somehow...
Who are you?
Sir, I'm just a guy here at Future... whatever the hell it's called. And I'm real eager to solve our mutual memory disk problem. It's my job. You know, everything you need, everything you're looking for is waiting for you in the basement. I made sure of that.
What the fuck? He pointed and the door opened! Oh, that's not good!
What's waiting for me in the basement? Why so eager to get me down there?
Surprise party, just for you. I had a hunch you'd be augmented. I went to a lot of trouble setting things up. Sure you don't want to take a look?
I'm tired of playing games.
Well, I'm not. You know, I gotta tell you, meeting people is the best part of my job. And you obviously want to get to know me better, so before we go ahead and take care of business, why don't you take a free shot? I'm curious, who is it you think I am?
Let's see. You're with Picus, you're in danger, you're a salesman, you want hell. Let's see, you're a salesman, a terrible one? I like that one. Those mercs I saw inside the tourism office, you're with one of them, aren't you? Part of some hired hit squad sent by Picus. You should know that they're not really your friends, given the plans they had for you. That's a bit of a stretch. I kinda want to say you want hell.
You're after Hele, aren't you?
Or Hele?
Just like those mercs I saw at the tourism office. Except you're smarter than they are. You knew I had to come here to find a reader to access the disk.
Helly. That's not a name you're supposed to know. Of course, I'm not supposed to know it either, but what can I say? I like to get invested in my work.
Who is she?
She? Yeah, I guess it kinda, sorta is. Modern times, right? Our sons will marry the girls of their dreams.
What are you talking about?
Don't mind me. I got hired to do a job and I plan to do it. Get the disc, kill those who come in contact with the disc. Easy peasy.
Good luck. I like how he ended off the conversation there. Kill all those who come in contact with the disc. Easy peasy. Yeah, it's super easy peasy on the reverse side too, buddy. Okay. Well, now that we know that he's actually a bad guy, things can go very, very interesting for us. I want to suspect him with the Casey augment. I want to see how he reacts to that, because I didn't expect that to go in that direction. Although I also wonder what... I just want to... He pulled out a fucking gun on me.
Last. How may I help you? Welcome.
Granny's eager to read her disc.
Sure, no problem. Very first thing they teach us at Future Last, always match the customer's tempo. If the customer wants to take his time, you take your time. If the customer's double parked, pretend you're double parked.
So maybe we should start pretending.
Right. Listen, it's just like I told the other...
Yeah, just like I told the other guy. I like it. It's so weird when it pops up the Casey. It lets you know, things are gonna get interesting. How much is this gonna cost?
How much is this gonna cost?
Oh, I'm not here to break your bank account. Besides, we gotta find the thing first. All the choice relics we have tend to be buried in the back. Tell you what, I'll take a peek up here. Why don't you head down to the bargain basement, poke around. You find the reader before me, and I'll give you 20% off. How's that for a deal?
I'm not going downstairs. Something isn't right.
How did you... Oh, jeez. If I've offended you somehow...
Who are you?
Sir, I'm just a guy here at Future... whatever the hell it's called. And I'm really eager to solve a mutual memory.
That's funny. Okay, so if you just break him via the Casey, he completely skips the dialogue of like, yeah, I don't actually know the name of this place. Whoops.
Who do you work for?
That's a complicated question. The way it all works nowadays, everything's so connected. I bet if you and I push it far enough, trace the paychecks all the way to the end, we both answer to the same people.
I'm tired of playing games.
Well, I'm not. You know, I gotta tell you, meeting people is the best part of my job.
Yeah, okay, alright. Well, let's see. I just want to say you're a salesman.
You're a salesman. A terrible one.
You're either very funny or very naive. Either way, I'll take that disc now, sir.
Alright, there's no way for me to fucking get out of the conversation without him busting my balls. Unless I want to, like, feign ignorance, which, well, it's easier to do if you don't actually know anything. When you are legitimately ignorant about the general situation. Like, the first time I had a conversation with him, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just go now. Until he pulls a fucking gun on me. And expects it to go well for him. Alright, Walker. Everett says you're the only one he can trust now. Says you're the only one clever enough to salvage this shit show of an operation. I don't need to tell you, he hasn't always been quite so high on your methods. We're all aware that you have a habit of finding out more than you're supposed to. I suspect you know what's on the disc by now. You know who Hele is, and you know what she means to Everett. What her freedom and exposure can mean to all of us. Get it done. So this is Walker. He's Walker. He's the guy who was mentioned before who's like, I don't like that your friend asks around so much. Okay, I want to see what he says then. If I tell him straight up that he works for the mercenaries.
Stuff is down in the basement. I think he's digging way in the back somewhere.
Suspect clerk.
I know there's a data reader there in one of the old boxes. Hopefully two.
I'm not going in the basement. Something isn't right here.
How did you... Oh, gee.
He just says the same thing. Alright.
What do you know about the disc? Why are people after it?
Because of what's on it. But you're not supposed to know anything about that. Though, to be fair, neither am I.
I'm tired of playing games.
Well, I'm not. You know, I gotta tell you, meeting people is the best part of my job. And you obviously want to get to know me better, so before we go ahead and take care of business, why don't you take a free shot? I'm curious, who is it you think I am?
I think that you are, let's see, I can either say you're with Picus or you're in danger. Both of them are kind of the same one. Part of some higher hit squad sent by Picus. Yeah, you're with Picus.
The office building, where I found the disc, there was a hired hit squad sent by Picus. You're looking for the same thing they were. Those mercs were your friends? You one of them?
Friends? Nah, colleagues, and not very competent ones. You kill him? Is that how you know who hired us? Or did it tell you?
What is this about? What is Picus trying to cover up?
I think we're both asking too many questions. Time to simplify. Go with the flow. I got paid to recover the contents of a disc and kill anyone who came in contact. Easy peasy. Speaking of which...
Yeah, you shouldn't advertise that you're gonna try and shoot somebody while sitting right in front of them. I mean, I'm just saying. Well, he's knocked out permanently. I'm gonna reload again, but just to my actual save where I knocked him out. I'm gonna consider this one the canon one, not the one where he's all like, speaking of which, I'm gonna try and shoot you. No, we're good. We're gonna head down the basement. We're gonna see what's going on in there. Maybe Hele will just talk to us, this fucking creepy ass AI. Who knows what's gonna happen with her? The thing is, it's gonna be weird is, we know that AI in the Deus Ex universe goes in very interesting directions. We know Picus, the main Picus AI, Eliza, or we know Eliza is an AI rather. We know in Deus Ex there are a couple AIs in there. There's probably AIs in fucking Invisible War. So yeah, all these different things. All right, let's read up. Jan, you'll never believe this, but last night I was emptying the trash bin behind the antique store. I found a bag of weapons thrown in one of the bins. What the hell do you think that's all about? Who the hell would want to hide guns in my bins? I don't know what to do with them, so I moved the lot into the store's locker. What should I do with them? Do you think I should tell the police and let them deal with it? I'm worried they might think I have something to do with this. Are you fucking kidding me? The last thing you should do is go to the cops. They're all on the Diwali payroll. Choose the wrong one to report a bag of freaking guns to, and they'll probably lock you up just for opening your fucking mouth. If I was you, I'd keep quiet and try to get rid of the stuff without shouting about it. Dump them in the canal or something. Or better yet, there's a guy who owns a bar in the district that has a hard-on for that kind of shit. He'll probably take them off your hands and give you money for them too. Oh, one last thing. Is it the 28th of October yet? Happy birthday, genius. If you're gonna put them in your storage locker, you might want to change the code to something your mother doesn't know. The 28th of October. Well, I guess we have that code. There's a guy who owns a bar in the district that has a hard-on for this kind of shit. I don't know who he's talking about, but I'm interested. Eddie, it's those switch panels above my basement desk again. I heard that the same buzzing I told you about the last time I checked you. Wow. I heard that the same buzzing I told you about the last time you checked, but now it's even louder than before. It's not all the time, but every now and then you can really hear it. I even felt some of them, and I'm sure they were warm. Could you double check and make sure there's no chance there's going to be set on fire? Ah, God, I fucking everything up. Could you double check and make sure there's no chance they're going to be set on fire or something? The shop will go up like a bonfire if something happens. If you need to come out of hours, then you can get in with 3458. And then we have this excerpt from the latest article. The floppy disk. Floppy disks were being passed around as early as the 1970s and helped usher in a new era of transportable digital storage, or memory disks, as a new era of proprietary media devices. Thanks, floppy. Long since superseded by superior formats, the floppy nonetheless retains some legacy system use. Given the rarity of working drive readers, the floppy is an ideal place to keep sensitive data you may not want anyone to trace or see. Paranoid spies need look no further. Just don't expect to store too many secrets. There's only enough space for one or two. While the floppy disk revival of 2022 was mercifully short-lived, we were here at Top 10 Tech still have a soft spot in our cold, dead hearts for this late 20th century storage medium. After all, it's where Grandpa stores his porn. Very small amounts of it. Very, very small amounts of it. Alright. Let's head in the basement, see what's going on. Will this person know we're here already? Is there a person down here at all? I think he was just gonna bring us down here and then shoot us in the back. That son of a bitch. Oh, hey. The companion cube. Well, isn't that intriguing? Oh, there's a fucking EMP mine here too? What does that sound? I don't know what that sound is. Is it one of these things? It shouldn't be the clock. Could be the laser mines. Yeah, I hope it's not the laser mines, because that's kind of worrisome. Oh. Oh no! This guy's got a bomb on him! What do I do about that? Let's see. Inside the room is a keypad that I could probably use, but his bomb is wired up to like everything. Oh no. I'm not a fan of this scenario, but I'm gonna see what happens if I press this button. Okay, we're good, actually. Nothing bad happened. Thank you, antique clock of safety. What the fuck was supposed to set that off? That has me really worried. But the timer's not going down, so I can be happy about that. Okay, so it's just a box down here. Ah, at least we got some crafting parts. Alright, let's see what's going on in this room besides the, I assume, way to disarm the bomb if necessary. Which we actually don't need, because we didn't arm the bomb. Ah, disc reader, straight up. That's good. What do these say, though? Moon Space Station 6. Huh? I wonder what that's about.
Well done, Adam. Inserting the disk into the requisite drive will allow us to integrate the missing data.
Which will accomplish what exactly?
We are not sure yet. She believes it will recover the real her. I recommend accessing the data in a secure location. Your safe house. They will not disturb us there.
You want to make my safe house? My apartment? The place where things are gonna go down? That sounds like a bad idea. Okay, I want to try something again. Do I not have any saves directly here? Ooh. I want to see what happens if I go down there before he tries to pull a gun on us. Because he did give us that option, I believe.
Alright, I guess I'll go take a look.
Yep, alright, I guess I'm going down there then. We come in and see the body like, oh shit.
Can't believe you fell for the old fetch quest.
Did you have to kill him?
Who? Min Wage? You really think I'd kill a poor SOB slaving away in this shit mine? Come on, man, I'm a professional, not a monster. You, I have to kill him. He'll think it was a hangover.
Who are you?
Guess.
I'm tired of playing games.
I'm not. You're gonna die anyway. Come on, guess.
You're in danger. You're with Picus. You're a dead man.
From where I'm standing, you look like a corpse.
Don't write much poetry, do ya? Well, Mr. Poet, are you familiar with EMP mines?
Oh. Oh, yeah, the EMP mines.
Just a little insurance policy against your fancy hardware. Why play fair if you don't, right?
Play fair?
Among certain civilized circles, I'm considered the best in the biz. You think that came easy? Takes a lot of hard work to achieve a reputable skill set. Then guys like you come along, download a tech tree off the darknet, suddenly you think you're as good as us.
How does your circle feel about cheap ambushes? They'll think you're getting soft.
Cute. I tell you what, as a professional courtesy, no minds. I'm just gonna look you straight in your robot face and pull the trigger. Bang.
Yeah, that was a stupid idea. I'll disable the EMP mines. Oh, that's fantastic. All right. You know, here, buddy. Let me loot off your your body heal real quick. Okay, I'm the only one we trust. And then I'm gonna toss him. I'm gonna toss him away. Fucking drag, not open. Boop. I didn't do shit. Aw, because he disarms them with his body. That's hilarious. Okay, I want to see what happens if I successfully intimidate him. I was hoping belittling would work, you know, reverse psychology, but it didn't.
Who are you?
Guess.
I'm tired of playing games.
I'm not. You're gonna die anyway. Come on, guess.
Hey, come on, yes, Jensen, you're a dead man.
From where?
Don't write much poetry, do ya? Well, Mr. Poet, are you familiar with EMP mines?
You've been busy.
Just a little insurance policy against your fancy hardware. Why play fair if you don't, right?
Play fair?
Among certain civilized circles, I'm considered the best in the biz. You think that came easy? Takes a lot of hard work to achieve a reputable skill set. Then guys like you come along, download a tech tree off the darknet, suddenly you think you're as good as us.
EMP or not, you don't stand a chance here. You know that already, don't you?
Boom.
So he sets a bomb? And then the EMP! But the EMP didn't actually affect me. Whoa! Oh, you little bastard. So there's no way for me to get this conversation to progress peacefully? Oh well. That's not my fault. Oh, is this guy dead? I am. That's fine. I'm not keeping that save anyways. I'm keeping the one where, we knocked him out. Or, yeah, we knocked him out. We didn't kill him. And we're just gonna casually go ahead and leave the area. That works for me. I do find it funny, though. If I had just gone with the conversation that I had done beforehand the first time, I would have encountered the whole situation of him bringing me down there, being like, you fell for the fetch quest? Oh, I almost did. But then, you know, I didn't. So I think, yeah, he just knocked out. I wish I could... Can I untie this guy, though? Because I feel kind of bad for him. He might wake up and feel like he's had a hangover, but he's literally waking up with a bomb strapped to his chest. Considering the Picus bombing, that shouldn't be pleasant. But hey, if the only way for that bomb to be activated is, by the guy we knocked out, we're good. What I really wanted to ask him is, why does he have everything on, like, voice activation? He turned the mines on and off just by saying, oh, by the way, EMP mines.
You're nothing but bullies!
Off me, prick!
We are still human beings! What is this all about?
She just calls in. Meanwhile, I'm stealing money right in front of her. Alright, so what are we doing next? Now that we've got that mission out of the way, I can head back to here. No, I'm gonna head over to the police office. I want to examine Zolominski's notes. So that means running down this street and taking a right.
Stop! Step back!
Sorry, take it easy.
Get off me!
But look, this is ridiculous. How much longer are we going to put up with
Dispatch,
this?
I have a mounting situation here. Send additional personnel.
This is not a mounting situation, you're just being ridiculous.
Off me!
Oh hey, the limb clinic. Someone told me I missed some stuff here, so fuck it, I guess. I'll look around. See what I can get. Jensen, I need to jump higher. Okay, don't. Fine, I'm just going to the basement for now. Now, what could I have missed while I was spamming everything? Let's see, we have a couple of software things. That's nice-ish. Okay, well, directly down here we didn't miss much. We did miss some software, but Lord knows we don't really care too much about software. However, I do see a triangle code on the top of the building. Or at least above this little thing. It's just being frustrating. If I hold space too near the edge, he just climbs. And once he's up here, he doesn't want to fucking super jump. Aha! Gotcha! Alright. So what did I miss down here? We got Rapazine, Mousel, Hypostim, that's nice. A pocket secretary. What does it say? Dr. Linda Fletwick, final notice, shutdown. Dr. Fletwick, this is your final notice. Operations have been suspended at the Prague branch, and you and your team must vacate the premises within the next 24 hours. We will send a team to close up the shop and remove any remaining medical supplies. Or, I'm sorry, remaining medical supplies. And so she, like, hid them up here, I suppose? Yeah, I'll take it. Ooh, Praxis kit. Yeah, no, definitely happy for a Praxis kit. And even more Rapazine. Holy shit, yeah, I definitely did miss a lot. Thank you, people who said that I missed some stuff. I would have missed myself a level up otherwise. Okay, so speaking of level up, what do I care for? We got everything we want for the Wayfinder system. I don't really care too much for these two. So I could... We don't care for health because usually every situation ends up with me knocking everybody out. Choices. I think it's about time. About time I grab myself some focus enhancement. And when shit starts really going down, I can turn on some slow-mo and shoot everybody. It's gonna insert some instability in my system, but, you know, whatever. There you go. Alright. I now have slow motion, which I can activate with F2, and which, holy shit, drains my energy by a fuckload. Sup? Hey, it's the Diwali! Wow. Oh, I caused a crash because of all the slow motion running around. No! I was just tapping into my power! My ability to just run around and knock everybody out before they have a real chance to take me out. Well, if I was playing a lethal playthrough, boy, that ability would be a lot of fun. In fact, it will be a lot of fun whenever I go around and shoot a couple of people. But I gotta restart the game now. Ah, Edward, there you are. Okay, so this might seem really abrupt, but I wanted to see what happens if I talked with Edward, since I did miss him on my last time going through Golem City. And from what I've read, I can't go back to Golem City ever again unless I replay the game, so hi!
Edward Braun. You shouldn't have ended up here.
A lot of people shouldn't have. Don't worry. I don't blame you. You're not the one who brought me here. You're just a man who didn't go out of his way. Makes you no different than anyone else.
I'm sorry, Edward.
The police came for me shortly after you left. At least now there is no more waiting in fear. No more wondering whether or not they will come. And I see I'm not the only one who got caught.
That's not exactly why I'm here.
Uh-huh. Well, I won't ask. But I will ask if you have any neuropozyne. It is in very high demand here. There is a terrible shortage.
Sure, here you go, man.
Here. It's the least I can do.
Thank you. And just so you know, it's not your fault I'm here. It's just the way things are now.
You say that, but the way that you implied, you were like, you're just someone who did not go above what they could do. And I'm just like, what? I'm sorry that the system gave me a super binary choice, buddy. Oh well, I'm gonna reload. Oh, we're going back to the future! Where I have to re-grab all the practice kits and buy my ability again, because the crash deleted my save that I made.